This is Africa International Network.
Thank you so much. Excellencies, dear colleagues, distinguished guests, allow me to start by thanking Africa International TV Network and the School of Natural Science, Technology and Environment Studies for organizing this important seminar. I also want to take the opportunity to commend the initiative of AI TV Network for portraying Africa from another point of view. We are often complaining that Africa is not portrayed as it is, but we are not doing enough to tell our own story. So I think this is a very good initiative to show the other Africa. I have two parts in my presentations. I will first talk about development, since this is also one of the topics. Development. I did the second part about business, and I think my few previous speakers made enough input, I think, for the following discussion. Many of you will recall that 22 years ago, Rwanda was ravaged by the fastest and most destructive genocide in modern history. Over 1 million innocent lives lost in just 100 days. The perpetrators of the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi did not only massacre innocent people. As they fled the country, they plundered everything they could carry with them and pulverized whatever they left behind. I will not know could know through all the years and just fast-tracked to 2016. The latest UNDP Human Development Report says that over the last 25 years, Rwanda has made the most progress in development of any country in the world. GDP per capita has increased almost fourfold, life expectancy has nearly doubled, and Rwanda achieved 7 out of the 8 MDGs. And perhaps this is even more importantly for Rwandans, according to a 2015 global survey by the US-based Gallup, Rwanda is the safest country in Africa and among the top 10 worldwide. These are only a few of achievements, but how have we arrived where we are today? In the absence of precedents to follow, no country so far has gone through what we went through. We resorted to homegrown solutions. I will quickly look at 4 of them. The homegrown solutions we used to achieve the development we achieved. The first one is in Higo. Every society in the world has a development blueprint. However, it is common to find major gaps between ambition and implementation. Imihigo is an adaptation of an ancient Rwandan tradition. Every public official, from a village mayor to a minister, signs a detailed performance contract with measurable indicators and goals. And the targets are examined by an independent body every year. A failure to deliver on the goals will almost invariably result in a change of leadership. The second homegrown solution is Girinka. This is a poverty reduction program. Girinka literally translates means own a cow. Think of it as a revolving cow program. A poor household is given a cow. The cow brings nutrition and provides a stable income to the family. It is also a source of soil nutrition via manure to assist small-scale cropping activities. Once the cow gives birth, the offspring is passed to the next poor family in line. The model is simple, but the impact is great. Over 200,000 low-income households have benefited from the program so far, and the target is to reach 350,000 families by 2017. The third homegrown solution, and I think we share it with Burundi, is umuganda. Umuganda is tradition from Rwanda, and to ensure sanitation across the country, on the last Saturday of each month, every Rwandan takes part in community work. It can be a cleaning exercise in their neighborhood, building classrooms, homes for poor families, or other premises to the benefit of the community. The value of umuganda activity is estimated at $25 million for the year 2015. The next homegrown solution, it's also the last one, so far we have more we can share, is the Mutuelle de Santé. Almost two decades ago, Rwanda launched the first universal health insurance program in Africa. Today, over 92% of the population have health insurance, and we have experienced the sharpest fall in child mortality rates ever recorded in Africa. Only Sweden in the 1800s and China in the 80s have achieved a faster decline in history. The list of benefits from our universal healthcare system is endless, and the Mutuelle de Santé is one of the instruments that led to the achievement of the MDGs in Rwanda. But as you all know, even the best of intentions will come to nothing in a corrupt system. Rwanda has a clear and vigorously applied principle of zero tolerance to corruption. We are constantly ranked among the top 5 least corrupt countries in Africa and in Africa as a whole. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, none of the above can be achieved or sustained without economic growth. During the last decade, we first put a particular efforts in developing and strengthening the Rwandan private sector, and second, we made a range of reforms to transform our country to an attractive foreign investment destination with amazing results. And here I have to update our colleague Joachim Röttström. You can, for example, register your business in Rwanda within 6 and 24 hours. You can really get, not days, but hours, and you get your license. Investment opportunities are plenty on the continent, as my colleagues have already explained and largely extensively explained. But our key 4 investment sectors where we see the most important impact for the transformation of our society is first ICT. We have provided the necessary infrastructure. We now want to invest we want now investors to use the resources available. Over 4,500 kilometers of fiber optic cable laid across Rwanda. According to independent surveys, we have the fastest and cheapest internet in Africa. We have a small but fast-growing developer community. The second sector is energy. It has been said, and I think it's very important, and my colleague from Burundi also importantly brought the regional aspect also in generating energy, which is also very important. Off-grid solutions are also welcome to provide also energy to villages and smaller entities. Agriculture is everywhere. Opportunities are in farming, value addition or export. We also have abundantly fertile soils and one of the best road networks on the continent and stress-free land ownership regulations. laws are similar for Rwandans and foreigners. The fourth sector is tourism. For anyone among you that has been to Rwanda, this needs no further introduction. But tourism recently overtook coffee as Rwanda's biggest foreign income earner. The reason is simple: a combination of breathtaking landscapes, wildlife, history, and temperate climate. And that being said, Rwanda remains largely undiscovered by Swedish tourists. You can imagine the potential we have there. But beyond classic tourism, we have developed the needed infrastructure to make Rwanda an international conference destination. As we speak now, Rwanda is hosting the 26th World Economic Forum Africa, with thousands of delegates from across the world. We will host the African Union Heads of State in July, and many more events and conferences are booked for the next 2 years. And finally, and this is perhaps the most interesting detail for anyone interested in investing in Rwanda, according to a report released by the World Economic Forum last year, Rwanda has the most efficient government in Africa and the 7th in the world. These in part mean that bureaucracy is very low. What you see is what you get, and you get it fast. So welcome to Rwanda.